Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Hope you're all doing well. Today we've got a few news stories in the world of tech and PC gaming. First up, we're going to be talking about Windows 11 and Microsoft's eternal quest to get everyone to use Microsoft Edge for some damn reason. Probably because they want to steal all of your info and sell it to advertisers. I digress, but it looks like they're making it extremely difficult for normal users to get away from using Microsoft Edge, so we'll talk about all of that. It's a bit of a doozy. Also, Crysis 2 and 3 remasters are coming soon. We got some new details on that for the PC version, what kind of stuff you can expect in there, and also Battlefield 2042. You can get it free if you can buy an RTX 30 series graphics card. That's right there, bundling with 30 series graphics card, which is cool. The problem is no one can buy those graphics cards, so kind of a moot point, but we'll talk about it. But first, today's video is brought to you by Prime Tech Mart, where you can grab software products like Windows 10 Pro licenses for extremely cheap. They've also got Office products and Visio, as well as many more. You can save a lot of money on these keys with something like Windows 10 Pro. You can grab for just $21.43. It's a lifetime activation, so you don't ever need to renew it. You don't need to create an account with them in order to be able to buy it, and you get your key in just a matter of seconds. And if you hit up the links down in the description below and you want to save yourself an additional 20% off of any software over there, just go ahead and use my code JP20 at checkout, apply that, and it'll drop down 20%. So here on Windows 10 Pro for $21, we drop that down to $17 and you're fully activated for life. For more information, check out those links down in the description below along with the coupon code. So first up, let's talk about Windows 11 and Microsoft's attempts to really strong-arm people into using Microsoft Edge, which they've done way back when it was still Internet Explorer, which no one liked, and I don't think anyone likes Edge either. If you like Edge, let me know down in the comments below. Personally, I'm a Firefox fan. Will be until the end of time as far as I'm concerned right now at the moment, until something better comes along, or if Firefox changes the way they do things or stops supporting the browser extensions that I pretty much need to use a computer. I couldn't survive without Firefox extensions. Neither here nor there. So Microsoft is making it even more difficult right now, according to The Verge, in Windows 11 to switch to an alternate browser. So if we look over here on Hexus, they're reporting on this. You're probably familiar with this pop-up screen right here. Usually you'll see this if you get a new computer or you build a new PC or whatever. First time, you get it and you use Edge, which is basically the default tool to download a new browser. That's what they may as well call it. They may as well call it the browser downloader, because that's literally all I use Edge for, is to download other browsers. That's it. So if you've ever done that, you built the PC, got a new PC, this pops up, says, do you want to keep using whatever you want to pick? You pick your new preference, click always use this app, and click OK. So that still pops up, no issues there. What the issue is here compared to Windows 10 is that this only shows up on the first time you ever open the application. If by some means you just kind of click through it and forget to change the alternate browser, they will never ask you again, and you cannot easily go into your Windows control panel and change it. You won't believe what you got to do if you want to actually change it. It says, according to Hexus, that you will need to change the defaults. You'll have to labor through changing all the common browser file types individually with extensions of data types. So HTML, PDF, SVG, WebP, whatever. Pretty much any type of hyperlink that you click on that is supposed to open your web browser or open a new tab in the web browser or whatever, it just won't do it. So you'll have to go and do it manually for every single one if you don't get it on the first try. Now, thankfully, for myself and Firefox users, it seems like Mozilla has actually already done something, which they say lets Firefox browsers reclaim the browser preference in one shot. So doesn't seem like this is presenting an issue to Firefox users, thankfully. So that kind of saves me. But they also go on to say that the likes of Chrome, Opera, Vivaldi, and Brave need the presence of mind to change and confirm at the first ask, otherwise having to go and fiddle through, all the different file extensions that would use your web browser. And on the topic of this fiddly level of control, Microsoft says users have requested customization and control on a more granular level, which I don't doubt that some people have asked for more granular control, but Joe Schmo down the street with the laptop filled with a million viruses is never going to know to do this and change his browser if he wanted to use Chrome or something. He's just going to think that it's broken forever, or he's going to have to call his nephew to come over and fix it for him or something, you know? Most people in general aren't going to know to do this or how to even do this and go do everything. Like, yeah, I know I could figure it out. Would I want to do it? Absolutely not. Thankfully, Firefox has already got to jump the gun on this, but it's just ridiculous that Microsoft is basically forcing people onto using Edge even more. If that's, actually what's happening, there's also the theory this could potentially be a bug. Honestly, I really hope that that's the case, and they're not really trying to strong-arm people into using Edge even worse than what they've been doing, because there's been so many reports on Windows 10 even of people getting it switched back to Edge when they didn't do it themselves, and Microsoft actually did it to them. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on that. There were some statements put out, including from the senior vice president of Firefox, Selena Deckelman. She told The Verge that additional and unnecessary steps to set and retain their default browser settings are confusing at best and seem designed to undermine a user's choice for a non-Microsoft browser. Google's head of Android, Chrome, and Chrome OS, Hiroshi Lockheimer, also made a statement saying that I hope this is just a developer preview thing and the shipping version of Windows 11 lives up to their open choice claim. So again, we don't know exactly when this is going to finally release, but when it does, hopefully this is not in the final build of Windows, because it's going to cause a lot of headaches for a lot of people. And hopefully it just gets sorted out sooner rather than later. Hey, that's where the sooner rather than later worked. Not at the beginning, but there it did, for sure. Next up, Crysis 2 and 3 remasters. The PC version apparently is going to be the only place to get access to ray tracing and all of the best graphical features. So that's a win for the PC. Kind of a shame for next-gen consoles that can technically support ray tracing. But the developers have said it was chosen not to use ray tracing for the console versions in order to achieve the best possible balance between attractive pictures and good performance. So hopefully that means, 1440p, 60 FPS. That's what they're saying. And they're saying 1440, and it should run at about 60 frames. I understand and I agree with them, but, with the way things have gone in the past few years with console games and actually giving people the option to switch between things, I think it would have been nice if they at least included the option for ray tracing on consoles. I'm not going to get bent out of shape of it, because I'm never going to play these games on console. If even I'll try them out on PC. I'll complete them, but I digress. It would be nice if they just at least include the option on console. Like, hey, if I want to play it 30 frames per second, that's not even locked, and maybe a lower resolution, but also have ray tracing on. I think it would be nice if they at least included that as an option, but it seems like they're not even going to give that to them. It's just going to be, you're getting 1440, 60 FPS, which console players have never had for Crysis 2 or Crysis 3. Even most PC gamers probably could struggle to even handle Crysis 3 nowadays. The game is still very brutally taxing to run. Maybe it's optimization, I don't know. Hopefully the new ones, the remasters, are a little bit better optimized. But as I said, the PC version is going to have ray tracing, and also something that's fantastic, which they did not do with the first Crysis game, is that it is going to be a remaster of the PC version of Crysis 2, and assumingly Crysis 3 as well, which is very, very good. That's not what they did with the Crysis 1. If I remember, trying to remember correctly, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure what they did was they basically did a remaster of like the console port of Crysis 1, which was just like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you not start with the best version and go from there? Made absolutely no sense to me. I still haven't heard it explained yet as to why that was done. But thankfully, with the new games, that they're not doing that. And also, as a result of using DirectX 11, they're going to have a lot more options as far as to what they can implement, things like tessellation and all of that. So that's all very good to hear. Last up, but certainly not least, a bundle that you will very likely never be able to purchase. It is Battlefield 2042 coming free with NVIDIA RTX 30 series graphics cards, specifically the 3070 and up. I don't know why they couldn't have included this game with a 3060 and the 3060 Ti. If you're even lucky enough to find those things at the ridiculous prices they're being charged for at retail, you deserve a free fucking video game. I'm sorry, you deserve a free something to go along with it. At least a slap on the back and, how you doing, son? Something like that. An attaboy. Can you get an attaboy? Anything. Let me get something for buying these ridiculously overpriced graphics cards, but they're doing this anyway. Inno3D announced their promotion, but it seems likely that all AIBs and NVIDIA directly too will probably be offering this as well. That seems to pretty much be the case here. So yeah, if you buy anything 3070 and up, so 3070 Ti, 3080, 3080 Ti, or RTX 3090, if you can find those cards and you buy them, then you will get a free copy of Battlefield 2042. So that's nice. And pre-orders also come with a few other things. Open beta early access. You get a Mr. Chompy dinosaur charm for your weapon. The ACB-90 knife, which was one of my favorites back in Battlefield 3, I believe it was. And then you get the Landfall player card and background, which not a single person cares about. So that's a thing. So yeah, very nice. If you can get a 30 series card, you can get BF 2042 for free. Aren't you a lucky boy? Look at you, lucky boy. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Hope you guys all have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the comments, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another video. Actually, I won't catch you tomorrow for another video, but I might do a vlog over the weekend going to a bachelor party up in the Poconos, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of, it's going to be fun. It's a bachelor party. It's going to be like a bachelor party. Although Bachelor Party in the Woods sounds like a name for a really bad horror movie, but also possibly a really good comedy movie. So hopefully it's the comedy version and not a horror. We don't get murdered out in the woods. If not, it's been real, and I'll never see you again. Anyways, though,